Hi everybody, this is my first video of 2017. It's a filler video. I thought I'd do this one before I started up again on my Hot Toys figures. The main reason is I've got a Hot Toys figure on the way from Sideshow. It should be here, well they've said it should be here on Friday of this week. And I want that one to be the first Hot Toys video of 2017. It's quite a special figure. And you'll see what that is when I do that video, possibly next week. So what I thought I'd do here is say a quick filler video. This is just a few Kitbash figures that I put together. The second one you see there isn't quite Kitbash, but I'll explain that when I go over the figure. So the first one we have here is a Wolverine with genuine Hot Toys parts and other third-party parts. Next to that we have what I call False Widow, which is obviously based on Black Widow. Next to her we have another female fighter figure. It's got the Hot Toys Black Widow head on it. And next to her we have my Kitbashed civilian version of Black Widow. So without further ado, I'll bring them all forward and we'll take a look at each one with a bit more detail. So this is the Wolverine figure that I've done. It wasn't what I was originally planning. I was going to do a civilian version of Steve Rogers, but I didn't have a Steve Rogers head sculpt, so I put this one on and I thought, wow, that looks pretty good. So I stuck with this. So what I've used is the head sculpt is a third-party custom head sculpt from the. It's based on the Days of Future Past Wolverine figure by Hot Toys. The head sculpt for the actual Hot Toys version was ridiculous money. People were asking about £60–70 for it, and there's no way I was going to pay that. And I saw this one on there, and this one was only 20 quid British money. And I thought, wow, looks just as good, and it's great for what I want. The body underneath is a Hot Toys Barney Ross body. It's quite a muscular sort of body. So it's bulked out the clothing, and I think it's just about right actually for what Wolverine actually looks like. The dog tags I just bought off eBay for, I think they're about £1.99, something like that. And the clothing set is an actual set for Steve Rogers. It's a third-party clothing set. It's I think it comes under, I can't remember the name of the company, but if you go on eBay and type in Steve Rogers Stealth clothing, this is the clothing that comes up. It's only about 30 odd pounds I think, or 30 odd dollars for the set itself, and it's awesome. The hands are actually Hot Toys hands from the Wolverine figure. This is the figure that came in the black suit, and you also had an alternate set of clothing that come in the box for that figure, and these were the alternate hands. So I've used the bone claws for that. And the boots are again a third-party custom boot, which is based on the very first Wolverine figure from Wolverine Origins, or X-Men Origins, that Hot Toys brought out. So again, they're not Hot Toys boots, but all in all, I love the way this figure's turned out. So I wasn't expecting to do it, but that's normally the best way to do these sort of figures. You plan one sort of figure and then something else comes out completely. And he doesn't look out of place in my collection next to the other Wolverines. He just looks like a Hot Toys figure. And I love the way it is. I mean, the clothing on this is really nice. The trousers are a little bit tight on the legs, but I don't mind that. It was a bit of a bugger to put them on. They were quite tight. But he does have a pair of pants on underneath, so I'll probably take the pants off and it'll probably loosen up a little bit more. But it also comes with this belt as well. So yeah, that's that figure. Now put a pause in and we'll move on to the next. So this is the False Widow. I'll just put that on the nameplate there. All this is a Winter Soldier Black Widow figure by Hot Toys. And all I've done is I've changed the head sculpt. I've given her a katana as well on her back, and it's got the Hot Toys Catwoman mask. The head sculpt is actually a Mila Jovovich head sculpt that you can buy. I think it's from Headplay. There's plenty of them available on eBay. Some people are selling them for really high prices. Don't pay that. I've seen them going for 50, 60 pounds, but I managed to get this one for 20 pounds. And there are some on eBay for 20 pounds. So if you see just the one on there for 60 quid, don't buy it. Wait a bit, waits for a while, and more will become available at these prices. But I want to do a few of these sort of figures based on the Black Widow character, because I want to do a group of them together. But this is the first one that I've really done. I said I had to shell out for another Winter Soldier body, which I wasn't too bothered about, and I've just stuck the katana down through the belt there. But I like the way it looks. It looks like a cool figure, and it could be like how can I put it, a sidekick for Black Widow, or even one that goes up against her. But the head sculpt is really nice on this figure. I think I've shown this in a video previously on another Kitbash figure that I did. But yeah, but that's all I've done for this figure. So we'll now move on to the next one. Okay, for this one what I've done is I've used the Thyssen seamless stainless steel body. It's supposed to be the tan version. You can't really tell on this camera because it looks quite light, but it's the mid-bust tan version, Thyssen body. The head sculpt is from the first Hot Toys Black Widow figure from Iron Man 2 that came out. The katana on her back is from Hot Toys Baby Doll. The hands, I can't remember where I got those from. I think they are Black Widow hands, actually. Not 100% sure, but I think they are Black Widow's hands. The clothing set is from Damn Toys. It's from the Ada figure from the Gangsters Kingdom line, same as the boots. I had to take the pegs out of the boots because this body comes with pre-assembled pegs on the ankles, so you have to do that to get these boots on. The stand is from Thyssen as well. The gun and the holster, I think that's just from any sort of 1/6 line. I think I just went on eBay and typed in 1/6 gun and holster, and this one came up, so I thought it looks quite nice. The wrist guard there, I think that's from a Triad Toys Cygirl, one of the Cygirl figures. This part over here was just a bit of black legging that I cut to fit the arm. I put it on there because the hands don't look very good on this body. Because of the Thyssen body underneath is quite rubbery. The joints are actually quite large. It protrudes over the fitting here of the hand. It didn't look very nice, so that's why I've just covered it up with that, and the same with that side. But I think it's a pretty good figure. It's come out okay, doesn't look too bad. The clothing fits it quite nicely. These trousers were a bit of a pain to get on, because anyone who's bought Thyssen figures would know just how hard it is to put tight fitting trousers and that on those figures, because it just sticks to the rubber underneath. But it's come out pretty well. Because these bodies are anatomically sort of almost correct, it looks pretty good. The butt looks quite nice in these trousers. It's just all round nice looking figure, and again it doesn't look too out of place in the cabinet with other Hot Toys figures. So I'll put another pause in here, and we come back, we'll take a look at the last one. Okay, on to the last figure. This is a civilian version of Black Widow. I have done a previous video on this, but I had it with that head sculpt there from the Iron Man 2 version of Black Widow. This is the head that came off this Black Widow body that I bought, and I've just basically put it on this figure here. The body underneath is an Ada Wong, Hot Toys Ada Wong figure body. That's the hands as well. The clothing is just generalised 1/6 scale clothing, really, that you can buy for all female figures. There's plenty of them available on eBay. But yeah, I like the way this has turned out. Again, the feet are from Ada Wong. There's a bit of dust there. Just a generic sort of basic black stand that you can buy on eBay anywhere. This is probably one of Hot Toys' better bodies underneath. I think it's their first attempt at a female seamless body, and it's pretty damn good. It's not the exact civilian version of Black Widow that I want, but that will be coming soon. But this will do me for the moment. So yeah, so this is just a quick filler video before I do my main Hot Toys figures yet again. And that will be coming hopefully next week. I've got a long weekend off this weekend coming, but I've got a few rock gigs to go to, so hopefully I will get a video up on Sunday or Monday next week of the new Hot Toys figure that's coming this week. So I'll just give you a quick, again, up and down zoomed in look of these figures before I sign off. As I said, I did cheat a little bit with this one, but I think it looks good with that head sculpt on. I do have some more Kitbash figures that I've got. I've done videos on them in the past, but I want to change them around a little bit, so when I do that I will post some videos of those as well. So yeah, there you go. First video of 2017. Get ready for the next one next week. See you guys then.